We've all heard about that internal gift that we were all blessed with that pretty much allows you to simply think about what you want and then just have it at your fingertips in a matter of minutes. But that's not exactly how it works, at least not in my opinion, because although manifestation is simple, it's just not that easy. In my opinion, nothing is free and every goal must be backed with some type of action or work as well as determination, because manifestation isn't about dreaming, hoping, and wishing. It's about setting the intention and taking action towards it. When we go to school, we know that if we put in the work and do what's necessary, there will be a degree with our names on it at the end of the road. You go in with the intention to pass, and you do what's necessary to do so. You dedicate your days to class and your evenings and nights to homework and studying, and you stay dedicated and push through for years, even though sometimes you feel like giving up. And you're doing all this while sacrificing time and money. But you do it because you're passionate about your goal and because you know that at the end of the day, you will reap the benefits of your hard work.
We always hear our parents tell us that we can achieve whatever we want as long as we put our minds to it. And if you have immigrant parents like mine, usually they're using that statement in relation to school. The important thing that we need to note here is that that statement doesn't only stand for school. In every single aspect of your life, if you put your mind towards the things that you want to achieve and you back it up with action and determination, you will go far.
One of the messages that I have registered the most from my favorite manifestation gurus, because it has literally been repeated like a billion different times, a billion different ways, but it's that your higher self isn't supposed to be who you dream to be one day. You need to step into that person right now. That person already exists. So now all you have to do is tap in.
To embody that person is to develop his or her habits. Now, getting to where you're trying to go to might be a little bit far from where you are now, so you don't know exactly what a regular day in your life would be like. But what do you think a regular day in your life or in your higher self's life would be like, right? Develop that person's habits. Don't focus too much on the materialistic things. Focus more on the daily habits, on the habits you have to have in order to become that successful person. And the best way to do that is to learn from people who have done it before. Learn their daily habits, implement them into your daily routine, into your daily life until they become habits of your own. And that is when you're going to see real changes start happening. So the first thing I definitely needed to learn to practice is to be grateful. Gratitude is crucial if you want to be successful and if you want to see changes in your life. Waking up every day and being grateful for the things that you have, even though they are small things or they may seem like small things. You woke up with the ability to speak, the ability to see, the ability to hear, the ability to move, the ability to walk, a roof over your head, food in your fridge. These things may seem like little things, but when you really think about them, are they really that little? I mean, think about these things and how you would feel if they were taken away from you. It's a pretty big deal, right? So learning to be grateful for the things that you have right now will just shift the way you look at your life, the angle in which you look at your life, because you won't be looking at it from a place of lack and not having this or that or a certain thing. You're gonna look at it from a place of having, and you're gonna be more focused on the here and now. That's going to allow you to be less obsessed with the end result and detach from it, which is extremely important, right? Because you don't want to be too thirsty for a certain thing. You don't want to be thirsting after the universe, and you don't want to be ungrateful either, right? Do you like ungrateful, thirsty people? No. Think about it like a relationship. If you were doing everything you could possibly do for your loved one to make them happy, and no matter what you did for them, they always shut you down and they were always unappreciative and ungrateful, would that make you want to do more for that person? Probably not. So if you can't even be content and happy and grateful for the things that God blessed you with right now, why do you feel like you deserve more, right? And think of it also like a person. If you are always thirsting or running after a person or being extremely clingy, chances are you're going to put that person off and they're just going to want to avoid you, right? But if you make your intentions clear one time and you back that up with action instead of just talking, that person is more likely going to be a little bit more intrigued by you.
Setting the intention for your overall goal is key, but success doesn't come overnight. Quite a few baby steps will be required of you before you get to the finish line, and that is okay. Just enjoy the journey.
I don't want to move fast. I want to move correctly. I just don't want to waste no time.
What I personally like to do for my daily intention setting is pretty much just give myself some time to meditate and visualize how I want my day to go. And sometimes if I'm unable to visualize, because that does happen sometimes, I will either script it, but usually I do scripting at night for the next day. Setting the intention for my day and pouring positivity into it allows me to start my day on a high frequency, which is excellent if you want to have a nice day. How you set your mind first thing in the morning determines how your day will go. Starting your day off in a negative vibration, all in a rush and anxious, probably because you snoozed your alarm a little bit too much, will probably make you catch every red light, stopping school bus, slow elevator, or literally everything that can make your morning worse, just overall making your day worse. However, if you were to start your day a little bit earlier on the right vibe and give yourself some time to do the little extra things for yourself, like take a nice long hot shower, eat a real breakfast, not a coffee and a granola bar on the run, and actually cruise to work without having to speed, and maybe even give yourself the time to park up outside for 5 or 10 minutes before your shift so that you can chill a bit and center yourself, would make your day so much better. At the end of the day, no matter what your goal is, trying your best to wake up every day on the right foot full of positive energy and setting your intention for your day will just keep you in alignment and will get you to your goals faster. Taking care of yourself internally and externally will also help you feel so much better. Pamper yourself, love yourself, spoil yourself, and make yourself feel special because you deserve it, don't you? Looking good and feeling good can also help you raise your vibration. And looking good isn't only for going out with your friends, by the way. Because think about it. When you're going out with your friends and you're all dressed up, looking good, smelling good, it makes you feel good and feel confident, right? So even if you're at home and you're not going anywhere, putting in the effort and maybe putting on a bit of gloss, making yourself smell nice by putting on some nice lotions or maybe even some perfumes or nice body splashes, and maybe even putting on some jewelry can also get the vibes high. Staying active, taking care of your skin, reading self-help books, or going to nice places can also help. But a lot of people will say that they can't afford to do these things. The truth is, you don't have to go to expensive places to feel the expensive vibes. You can create a vibe right at home. Light some candles and make the place smell nice. Set your LED lights to a nice lounge-like color and maybe play some nice jazz or cafe music that you would typically hear in an expensive place. Another thing you can do, which is free, is spend more time in nature. Nature is extremely grounding, refreshing, and relaxing. And something about it just feels right. It feels safe, at least to me. And it's just a vibe. It's all about the vibes. All you have to do is keep them high. Surrounding yourself with people who have similar dreams to yours is a major key. It allows you to have someone who understands where you're trying to go, and it can keep you all motivated. If you can't find like-minded friends, you don't have to cut off the ones you have, but keep your dreams away from them.
If you want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person.
This goes for family as well, and it's not because they don't love you, it's just because they simply don't see the vision, and allowing them to put their negativity into your dreams will simply pull you away from it. So distance yourself if you can, and keep things to yourself. Hang around people who will motivate you. Don't forget about the haters too, who will be sitting in the back hoping that you fail because they're projecting their fears onto you. One of my favorite manifestation gurus, Mr. Bob Proctor, always says that every major success started with an idea. 150 years ago, saying that planes would fly people across the world in hours would sound like insanity to most people, or even the smartphones that we use now would be viewed as a ridiculous idea. But now we are able to use our phones to call, text, take pictures and videos, and post them up for the world to see in a matter of minutes. No idea of yours is too crazy, too ridiculous, or unattainable.
You can achieve whatever you want. All you have to do is make the decision, set the intention, back it up with a little action and determination, and you'll be there sooner than you know it.